What's up? What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel Sports, Life, and Politics TV. I'm Samuel Koppel, and I'm here for the sports news. And here recently, Kyrie Irving was traded from the Brooklyn Nets to the Dallas Mavericks. He surprised the whole NBA, and some of his teammates on the Brooklyn Nets said they were surprised that he requested a trade a week before the trade deadline. Now, the Brooklyn Nets were in fourth place in the Eastern Conference, and they had been as high as second place. But Kevin Durant had got hurt recently, and Kyrie Irving was balling out. Now, Kyrie Irving is a basketball savant, and he's also somebody who's on a spiritual journey. And most people, most high-level athletes in the NBA, NFL are Luciferians. This is a fact, not an opinion. They indulge in all these different, I would say, religious philosophies of Wiccan and believing in the universe and worshiping the goat god and all these different things. And you can tell by Kyrie Irving is into that by the tattoos on his hands and a few tattoos that he has in other places. Now, Kyrie Irving, I feel like he doesn't want to stop his spiritual journey. He wants to keep going with it. I think eventually he'll find his way to God, but in his own time and in his own way. I could be wrong. Maybe he just completely indulges in Luciferianism and it never plans on. But for some reason, I do think eventually he'll get there. But this trade should not have been shocking to the Brooklyn Nets or to the NBA or to the fans who watch. Because there was a nasty dispute because of Kyrie Irving tweeted out a link to a book / movie of Hebrews to Negroes. And there was a huge dispute between him and the Jewish community and the Brooklyn Nets team. Kyrie Irving felt disrespected and he felt like the Brooklyn Nets overreacted. Did the Brooklyn Nets overreact? Absolutely. But why did the Brooklyn Nets overreact? Because the media forced him to. The Jewish community basically, they called out the big dogs, they called in the big guns, and he was forced to apologize. Now, recently, he took down the apology. How long do you supposed to keep the apology up? I don't know. Do I think he have a right to take the apology down? Absolutely. You don't have to leave that up forever. You said sorry, you move on. But Kyrie Irving is a basketball savant. I would say he's the greatest dribbler of the ball I've ever seen. Even better than the guy who I previously thought was the best, which was Isaiah Thomas. His ball handling is on another level. Luka Doncic's ball handling is on another level. Luka Doncic, his is more slow-paced and methodical, but to get to where you want to go, moving as slow as Luka Doncic is, he's up there as a ball handler. I got Luka Doncic as the second best ball handler in the NBA behind Kyrie Irving. So on a team, you have two of the best ball handlers in the NBA. Let's take a look at this small clip. I want you to watch this move closely. This is practice. His first day of practice. He gets it, takes it. The man ever so slightly goes for the ball. He goes for an overhead dribble and turns it into an alley-oop within an instance. I mean, this guy is comparable to Floyd Mayweather like he is on defense with his ball handling. This is how great he is at ball handling. Let's watch it one more time. Get it. Immediate cut to the right. Go for the ball. Over the head. Alley-oop. Bang. This is what the Dallas Mavericks is getting in Kyrie Irving. One of the best basketball players in the league. Is he a great leader? No. He's like a hired assassin. An assassin is not in the game. Yeah. He's more of a Rambo type. He's more of that one guy can get it. He's the John Wick of the NBA. He's a guy, you give him the two pistols and you let him go to work, which is great for Luka Doncic because they need another ball handler and another scorer. If you'd have told me before the season that I was going to lose Jalen Brunson and get Kyrie Irving, I'd have ran outside, did backflips and cartwheels. Will this work? We shall see. You never know. Will it be exciting and fun to watch? You goddamn right. It's going to be extremely exciting. But the biggest thing for Kyrie Irving is he got to stay healthy. Kyrie Irving, every time you turn around, is hurt. Now, like I told you before, if you look on Kyrie Irving's hand, you can see he has I think that's a 8-pointed star with a circle around it with all type of, I don't know I got to kind of see it, but it has the all-seeing eye, and it's like a lot of mysticism and all that shit encouraged in that. And he has the Egyptian Ankh earrings, and there's a lot of shit going on with Kyrie. That's also why he's on a spiritual journey. I think he's Muslim now. He figured out he's part Native American. So, some people say you're all over the place, but I think when you're younger, especially as a black man in this country, you tend to be all over the place religiously because there's so many different philosophies. You're trying to find your way. But Kyrie Irving with the Dallas Mavericks, this is going to be sensational. Sensational to watch. But he just has to stay healthy, first and foremost, for there even to be a chance. Now, the Dallas Mavericks were in the Western Conference Finals last year. They exceeded expectations. This is how I know a player's great. When you're one favorite to win a series and you win, God damn it, you great. When you go into the next series and you're not favored to win that series and you win, that's phenomenal. I mean, you're on the next level. And that's what Luka Doncic did last year. And he made it all the way to Golden State, but Golden State just had too many weapons and too much experience. But with a guy like Kyrie Irving, is this team capable of making the finals? Yes, but I think the Dallas Mavericks are going to make another trade. They almost would have to. They need either another wing or they need a legit big man. They're talking about DeAndre Ayton, but I don't know if they have the pieces for Ayton. I would imagine you would need at least two first-round picks, maybe even 3. Because of what Dallas has left over as players. Because you basically only have Woods, Tim Hardaway Jr., maybe you could throw in another guy here or there. I don't know. I don't know if that's enough for DeAndre Ayton. Maybe if you had the picks, maybe you can kind of throw those players in. But Dallas don't have enough. But I do think Dallas will make another move. And if they make the right move, it could mean the Dallas Mavericks could be in the NBA Finals this year. They do have the talent. You'd have to get past the Denver Nuggets, Golden State Warriors, those type of teams. But if you're lucky, one of those two teams will knock each other off, and you'll have that chance. But I think this was a great move for Dallas. All they gave up was Dorian Finney-Smith, and they gave up Spencer Dinwiddie. And I do like Spencer Dinwiddie, but Spencer Dinwiddie has been baller this year. A lot of people said, he should have went to the Lakers, and that's just fanboy shit. The Lakers package was not as good as the Dallas Mavericks. Right now, if you told me to pick between Russell Westbrook and Spencer Dinwiddie, I'm taking Spencer Dinwiddie 100 times in a row right now at this point. Not as a career, not overall the last 10 years, none of that. I'm just talking about right now, Spencer Dinwiddie is a more reliable player who you can depend on, and you know what he's going to do in the fourth quarter, in the last 5 minutes of the game. He's not going to have them boneheaded turnovers like Russell Westbrook, who will cost you a game, especially in the playoffs when you can't afford it. That's why they were so willing to give him up. They said the Phoenix Suns had a trade package. Chris Paul is older than Methuselah. He's biblically old. And Jay Crowder, he hasn't played all season, and he's getting a little older. I still like Jay Crowder, but he's getting a little older. So Chris Paul and Jay Crowder, that's not enough. Dorian Finney-Smith, great wing defender. He can hit corner threes. Extremely valuable. Spencer Dinwiddie, who you can bring off the bench, can give you 17 points and can explode at any night for 30. Extremely valuable. So Dallas had the best package for Kyrie Irving. I don't care what you say. Them Laker fans can tell you anything they want. Well, the Lakers had it, but no, they did not. And even if the Lakers had a few more first-round picks, I still don't think they would have traded Russell Westbrook to the Brooklyn Nets because Kevin Durant doesn't want to play with him anymore. So I think the Lakers has 0% chance of landing Kyrie Irving. 0% chance. because that means you would have to trade Kevin Durant too. Because remember, in the summertime, as soon as Kyrie Irving requested a trade, they didn't want to pay him. Kevin Durant followed suit and requested a trade. Now, I will say this about the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets might be a little bit better now without Kyrie. You had Dinwiddie and you had Dorian Finney-Smith, and then this guy Cam Thomas is coming on. Shit, he didn't score 40 points in 3 straight games. He's balling. And if they can make one more trade and get some, even better piece with him, hell, the Brooklyn Nets, that's a championship caliber team. Believe it or not. They might be slightly better without Kyrie Irving. So that means they can move up to the 2 seed or 3 seed. They not that many games out. They are not. But this is going to be an interesting season. I think the trade deadline is coming up tomorrow, Thursday. I want to see who else get moved. Do I think Dallas is making another move? Absolutely. Is Brooklyn trying to make another move? Yes. Do they need to? I don't really think so. I think they have enough to compete right now. But one more move damn sure wouldn't hurt. Damn sure wouldn't hurt. But stay tuned. I got a video coming on LeBron. He's broken the all-time scoring record. A magnificent feat of durability, consistency, and greatness. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. I'm Samuel Koppel. This is Sports Life and Politics TV. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I just took your ass on the Dallas Mavericks acquired Kyrie Irving ride. Peace.